Nolan Opp. I'm doing this memorial walk in honor of a fallen brother of mine. His name is Lance Cpl. Went to high school with him. Just first class guy, trying to do something so the community knows how great of a man he was, how great of a warrior he was. And there's no better way to honor, in my eyes, honor a fallen warrior from the U.S. military than doing a hike up a mountain.
And how long have you known Mr. Wells?
I've known him for 9 years, since the fall of 2006.
Okay, and how would you describe his personality?
He was witty. He was sort of a clown, but he was really smart, always cared about others, never put himself before anybody else. He was always, you need this, okay, I'll put you before me, then if I don't have time to do me, then that's whatever. As long as you get whatever you need to get done, it's done, you're taken care of. That's all, in his eyes, that's all he cared about, make sure you're taken care of before he took care of himself.
And did Mr. Wells ever talk to you about his military aspirations?
Absolutely. He, at first, for some reason, I don't exactly remember why we came up with, talked about it, but in 6th grade he said he wanted to join the military because his mother was in the Navy, his grandfather, was also in the military, and then in high school he was all set on the Marine Corps.
And did he ever give you a reason for why he wanted to join the Marines?
To join the Marines, not really, but he just said all he wanted to do was just fight for his country, defend his country, and defend the people that he loved and cared about, which is everybody here that lives in this country.
And can you tell us about his impact on the local community at Sprayberry, and especially here at Kennesaw Battle Site?
He was just an overall leader. He, like I said, he always put everybody else before himself, so everybody looked at him as a leader, as a great person, because that's what he was. And it showed in his short, very unfortunate, brief career in the Marine Corps, but as a person, as a marching band and the ROTC program, he was a great leader and everybody looked up to him.
And how is the local community reacting to his death?
From what I've seen, everybody's in shock of how close to home this hit. Because the Sprayberry community, the Marietta community, even though there's so many high schools, we're all bonded as one because we're all Americans. We're all patriots. We all care about each other. And so it seems to me the entire community has been shocked by this, and it's devastating.
And have you spoken to the Wells family since this terrible tragedy occurred?
I have not been able to, but I do have people who have, and I actually plan on speaking with the mother sometime tonight. I'm not exactly 100% sure when that'll happen, but I'm definitely going to go speak. I definitely will speak with her in some way, shape, or form tonight.
And outside of the fundraiser being held today, are there any other fundraisers going on for the family?
Yes, there will be a fund going on through the Wells Fargo Bank that anybody who doesn't make it here today, within the next 40 minutes, they can go to Wells Fargo. I believe it'll be the Skip Wells Foundation or something similar to that, and they can donate whatever they would like to that, and it'll go straight to his money.
And do you feel that anything perhaps could have been done to prevent Mr. Wells' death?
Absolutely. I believe all military personnel, whether you be active duty, reserve, National Guard, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter if you're 21, I don't think it matters if you're 18. I think if you're in the military, if you've done basic training, you have the right to have a concealed carry on you. I guarantee you if he had some sort of weapon on him, if any of the recruiters that were there had weapons on them, it would have at least minimized it. Maybe not all 5 of them, because the sailor we found out this morning passed away from his wounds. So the U.S. has lost 5 warriors. But I guarantee you that if at least 3 of them had firearms, maybe we might have only lost 1, but instead we lost 5.
And with the attack occurring so close to home, how does it change your perspective on the war on terror?
I think that we should do something about it, to be honest. I really think that ISIS is a bigger threat than people think. They're relentless. And we need to go I strongly believe we need to go over there and we need to take them out. We need to take them out now. That's my honest belief.
And if you could have said anything to the man who murdered Skip, what would you have said to him?
I would have asked him why. Why? What was his reasoning? That's really all I can say.
And lastly, what would you think is the best way for the local community to honor Skip's legacy?
I think if they haven't already, if they have flags, American flags, I want to see every single house have an American flag up, shining, blowing in the wind, which isn't, to me, it's not the wind. It's the breath. It's the last breath of all the soldiers and warriors and Marines and sailors who have all passed away serving this country, defending this country. Their flags should fly high, and be proud of being proud of that flag, instead of all the people that you see desecrating it, which is a disgrace. They should fly their flags with pride, with honor, and I think that right there, that alone